Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is La Diamond. I want to thank you so much for clicking on today's video, and as you can tell by the title, we're going to be going over some overrides for The Sims 4. I hope from this video you can find some overrides that you haven't seen before, or maybe you have, but overall you can take something from this video and apply it into your Sims game. Also, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel before you leave to stay updated for when I drop more content. So let's hop straight in. So the first override that we're going to talk about is the default easel painting override. This is by Helen May. What this mod does is replace the in-game easel paintings that your Sims create. It's a complete overhaul of all the paintings that Maxis/EA has in the game, and this kind of helps spruce it up so that you're seeing some different things from time to time, because let's face it, the game has been out for 10 years. The paintings are kind of we've kind of seen them all, especially if you've done the painting career. So what this is going to do is keep them fresh. Okay, so the next mod override that we're going to look at is a computer desktop override by SimCatU. I hope I'm saying that right, but this basically overrides the desktop textures on the computer. It replaces all the textures for all interactions on the computer except for games. All these pictures were gathered from Pinterest. She put those together, and basically it gives the computer screen a nice, cute aesthetic. And I feel like it fits into my Sims game well. It's visually beautiful, and yeah, I like it. The next override that we're going to talk about is the Midnight Hearts Ultimate Movie Mod. And what it does is override the movies in The Sims. So you'll see movies that we have in real life, like The Breakfast Club, Suicide Squad, The Shallows, Brightburn, a ton of pretty popular movies that you can now have in your game that your Sims can watch. Also, they're in English instead of Simlish, so you can kind of watch along with it as well.
Why didn't you tell me this man rolls like this? I told you already. You didn't. I did. What'd you say? I did this. What does this mean, man?
So the next override that we're going to talk about is also by SimCatU. Again, hope I'm saying that right. And it is the override reading books seated. And basically, she didn't like the way that EA has the Sims sitting down to read the book. It is kind of stiff and unrealistic. And what this override does is just kind of change their seating position to a more relaxed state and looks more realistic, and it looks more natural and comfortable. And it's like these little things that help with the overall gameplay in the game. The next override that we're going to look at is the Scrub Father Sponge Replacement. Please keep in mind that you can only have one of these in at a time. And basically what this does is replace the default sponge with a Scrub Daddy. This is by the creator named Jessica. This comes in 9 different swatches. I went with the yellow. It comes in green, gray, orange, pink, purple, blue, white, and yellow. The next override that we're going to look at is the Bamboo Toothbrush Override by E.M. Simbler. And this is just a clean, simple bamboo toothbrush. And I feel like brushing your Sims teeth adds another element of realness to the game. Next is the default mop replacement by Vixen Pixels. This is going to replace that ugly yellow mop that is there by default. You can only choose one of them. I went with the beige, and what this does is just makes it more aesthetically pleasing for your Sims game. Okay, so this one is a very simple one. It's an override for the coffee bag. This is by Ice Cream SI, and it just adds like this more high definition, pretty aesthetic coffee bag to the game. So the next override is by Pinkish World, and it's going to be the Teen and Children Homework Override. And basically, it's just a recolor. You get to choose what color you want to add, and you can only have one in. I want to say that again. I went with blue and white for the child book and green for the teen textbook. This changes the front and the back of the book. Also, that includes the inside of the book as well. You can purchase these within the category when you go to purchase books, and they will be in your Sims inventory, and you can pull them out from there. Next up is the Flower Arrangement Override by SimCatU. This changes the bouquet to different textures. It only applies to the ready-made bouquets from the gallery. All others will be like shown a little incorrectly. So if you take out, so it changes the appearance of how flower bouquets that your Sims make using the florist table look. You must have seasons in order for this to work. It also changes the pot textures as well. There will be additional scents displayed with the new bouquets. So the last override that we're going to be looking at today is the default bucket and spade override. This is also by Vixen Pixel. This basically replaces the bucket and the spade, like when you're going to the beach with your Sims and they're building sandcastles and such. Unfortunately, I forgot one of the files from my spade. That's why it doesn't match with the bucket. Don't be like me, make sure you download both. But like I said, it replaces both, and it comes in a ton of cute colors like white, cream, pink, brown, blue. I went with the cream one again. And yeah, that's going to be all for today's video. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel for more content, especially if you found something that you liked. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.